ratchet bitch.
Hi guys, so today I will be sharing with you some freshman and sophomore tips. Let's get into the tips because I have a bunch and I have to cover 2 years right now in one video. So I have my list right here. I have freshman and sophomore, so I'm just gonna jump right in. For freshman year, I'm gonna start off with that because, you know, it's the first year of school. So if you're a freshman, hello, get excited because freshman year is, I don't know, it was my best year out of my 2 years that I went. Well, actually, like, I went for like 2 weeks of junior year, but then I left, so. Freshman year was definitely my favorite year, just because it was very interesting. I made some bad decisions, but I learned from them, but it was very fun, I had to say. But school isn't about having fun. It is about learning and getting good grades and preparing yourself for college. College is very important. It is so much more important than high school will ever be. People who say high school was the best 4 years of their life, probably that was when they were at their peak. So if you are not very popular in school, get excited because that means your better years await. For freshman year, I would recommend these things. These are some things that I did not do and that I wish I did because it would help me out in the long run. And the first thing, which is the most important thing, is to get good grades. This is so important for all 4 years of school. I mean, colleges mostly look at your junior year because junior year is the hardest year, as I've heard. It was pretty hard for me even doing online school, which is saying a lot because online school is super easy, but it is definitely very hard. And getting good grades freshman year, they look at that as well, which they look at all 4 years, but I think that they focus on your first year and your third year the most, because senior year is like super easy, you're just done. Freshman year, you're first starting off, and that's like where they get their first impression of you. So I would recommend trying very hard that year because it is so important and it'll just get you into the swing of things of high school. And if you start out your school, there are so many bugs on my life. Let's just poke them. Freshman year, it is really easy. It was relatively easy for me. It was just a lot of drama going on, but I really do wish I got good grades. I neglected my homework, which wasn't even hard because, let's be real, school isn't really that hard if you think about it. So get good grades, try your best. I do have a study tips video already up that I filmed today, but you will not see this until later. So hello future. So get good grades. I have some study tips. Studying is important. Hang out with your books instead of your peers. Don't think you're cool because you're new. Just in general, do not think you're cool because you are a freshman. And don't try to be cool because you are a freshman. Do not try to befriend the upperclassmen, which are not sophomores. If you're a sophomore, you are not cool. Juniors and seniors, you're not cool either. Like, none of you are cool, okay? Just because you are older doesn't mean you're cool. Just because you're younger doesn't mean you're cool. What the heck is cool? Like, what determines if you're cool or not? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I never understood that. I was never cool. But do not try to impress the upperclassmen. Do not really try to, I guess try to befriend them, but I would stray away from like seniors. Try being friends with sophomores and obviously the people in your grade. From my school, everyone, for freshman year, everyone came from one middle school, so I kind of already knew everyone in my grade, and I became friends with just like different people from my grade, I guess. I don't know, I didn't have many friends throughout my school years, but I didn't really need friends. I had friends my freshman year and I did horrible in school, and then my sophomore year I had less friends and I did decent, I think. I don't remember what I got. Be organized. This is so important because it will just get you into the swing of things. It will keep you motivated. If you are organized and everything looks nice, then keep your mind, what was that? Keep your mind organized, keep everything organized. Organization is key to success. Don't skip class. It is the dumbest thing ever because first of all, you're not supposed to do that. It will get you in trouble. I skipped a lot. I have to say I skipped and I went to Dunkin' Donuts sometimes during the long period, which was really stupid because I got in trouble. And then when you are applying to colleges, they look at your record. They look at everything you did wrong. And for me, my colleges will see that I skipped class like the longest period, and I obviously didn't say I went to Dunkin' Donuts, but I wasn't there, so that just shows that I'm irresponsible. And I didn't do that sophomore year, which was good. It shows that I've grown as a smarter person because skipping class is pointless. Like, if you don't like the class, talk to your guidance counselor and try to get it switched. Say that, like, I'm not doing well in this class, I don't like the learning environment, can I switch my class? That's what I did my junior year. Before I left, I asked to switch some classes because I did not feel comfortable in them, and they should respect that and they should change it because that's what school is about, is making you succeed, right? Like, some schools, my school actually really didn't want to let me switch because it was like not their policy. I don't know, they weren't supposed to switch just because you didn't like the teacher. I think that is so stupid. I think if you don't like the teacher, then they should let you switch, because if you like the teacher, you will do better in the class. If you don't like the teacher, you won't want to go, you won't want to try. So, like, schools let you change your stupid schedules because you don't know how to pick the right teachers. Now for the sophomore year, I don't have that many tips because it's really just do good, just try your best, make friends, but don't get into the wrong crowd. Be friends with people that do well so that you will be more inspired to do well. You know, that goes for all 4 years. Okay, start thinking about college. You should start thinking about college when you're like 10, okay? Just college, guys, college is so important. I don't want to stress this enough. Obviously, I'm not saying that you have to go to college. I believe that college is a necessity, but they do price it very high. So if you're not financially stable in your family and you cannot afford college, there are cheaper ways. Community college. College is important. I'm going to college next year, guys. I'm so old. But start thinking about college, start thinking about what you want to do. In my school, I think all schools you can pick electives. So start picking your electives to aim towards the things that you want to do. And take like after school things, do after school, I don't know, I never did those. I regret that because that's what you need on your applications. And mine is just like all empty for that. But do community service, do volunteer work, which is community service. Do like after school activities, sports, do whatever you're interested in, and it will help you a lot, again, in the long run. High school is all about the long run, alright? Relax and enjoy. This is your easiest year. Freshman year is pretty easy because they go easy on you because you're new. Sophomore year is the easiest academic-wise, in my opinion, other than senior year, because it depends on what your schedule is. I know most seniors, they get all their credits out of the way so that they have very easy schedules. Their senior year. So definitely relax and enjoy it because this is your easiest year, and your next year is going to be the hardest because junior year is just the hardest year. Help out freshmen because, you know, they're new, they don't know what they're doing. Don't think you're cool because you're older already, you're no longer a freshman. Just help them out and be a nice person. Just be nice, don't be mean. What's the point of that? Don't make someone else's experience worse to better yours. Just be nice and you'll both have a good time, you know? Be yourself. Now, high school, you can get mixed in with the wrong crowd. I've seen people get mixed in with the wrong crowd and completely go off the deep end like psycho. And just don't get mixed in with the wrong crowd. If you don't see anyone that you want to be friends with, don't force yourself to be friends with a certain group that you don't care that much about. Pick your friends very wisely because, you know, don't do something that you wouldn't do yourself because your friends want to do it, like skipping class. If a whole bunch of your friends want to skip class to go to Dunkin' Donuts or whatever, but you have a test or you have an important class. All your classes are important except for gym. Gym was stupid. I failed gym for 2 years. I hated gym. Don't do gym. Gym is stupid. Start a protest. That's what I recommend. Start a protest to end gym because gym is just so stupid. I don't think gym should be a requirement. They say you need gym for physical activity. What do you think walking up and down those stairs are every single day? Like, I had a class that was on the 2nd floor, and then the next period it was on like the 4th floor. That's a lot of walking. That is my daily exercise, walking up and down the stairs. Just saying, gym was stupid. That was my take. If you're wondering, no, Pinkwich did not come back yet. And honestly, I don't think he's gonna be coming back anytime soon. And the last tip I have for sophomores, and I guess for freshmen as well, is to challenge yourself. Take classes that you think might be a little bit difficult. Obviously, if you're not doing well in the classes when you are taking them and you think like, oh, this is way too hard, I can't do this, definitely try to. But if you really can't, then go to your counselor and ask to get switched to a lower class. Like if you're my school had academic, college prep, and honors, and then AP. So if you are in an honors class and it is way too hard, go to a college prep class because it will just be easier. In my school, academic was like the easiest, then college prep was like average, and then honors was hard. It was like the elite people, and then AP was like, you know, counts for college. So if you're in a class that you think is too hard, definitely ask to get switched down into a lower class, because it will look a lot better on your college applications to see that you just went down a level instead of failing a class, you know. It just looks nicer, and it doesn't look amazing obviously, but it does look better than failing a class. So those are all of my tips that I could think of. I can't really think of that many. Just like be yourself and do good. That's really the main tips that I can really give you, because honestly, what else is there? Really, truly, honestly, there's not really much else to school. And just, you know, I know it's hard. Don't treat school as a joke, because it's important, and I regret not doing good during my first 2 years because it's hurting me now. Like, it's really hurting me, and now I'm applying for colleges. I'm submitting my application next month, which is crazy, but high school is just 4 years. You have the rest of your life ahead of you. Don't give a flying fluck about what people think, because you're just there for 4 years, and chances are you won't be seeing them again. And if you are, then they are not important, and just like walk away. And I hope you use these tips, and I hope you all do good in school, because school is important. And yes, I love you all, and have an amazing day. Bye. Ratchet bitch.